Hello everyone, welcome to these Battlegrounds. I'm Bobby B, and today we'll be looking at the GIJoe Classified Series, PulseCon exclusive, the Crimson Strike Team. Now, the Crimson Strike Team pairs up with the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which was GIJoe Classified Series Chuckles. There's kind of like some world building, some storytelling going back and forth. We'll jump into all that. So, 2002, you get your Crimson Strike Team, which was O-Ring, Xamot Tomex Baroness, and then 12 Cobra Vipers that were in their crimson-clad uniforms. 2009, you get the modern era versions of the Crimson Strike Team with the Baroness Xamot Tomex and their modern era Crimson Vipers. And then now, fast forward to 2023, and we have the Crimson Strike Team in the GIJoe Classified series. So it's been through all the eras. You know, it skipped out on that goofy proportioned Joe vs. Cobra Spy Troops era, which was my era, but, you know, I'm okay with it. And here we are in the Classified series. So we get the plastic-free packaging. We get this giant briefcase style packaging you see behind them. We'll touch on that. We got the little mini, instead of having a gear locker, Chuckles came with the briefcase itself. So I'm just going to refer to it as a briefcase from now on. It's just the packaging. So we get this sleeve for it. It's beautiful. Extensive enterprises. It's got their EE Crimson Strike Team. It's got the lock and latches on the top. Xamot Tomex, or, you know, if you want to read them backwards, they go like that. It's all like embossed and everything. It's pretty nice, but just a cardboard sleeve. All your legalese right there. Bottom. And then, so the sleeve has no battle damage at all, no bullet holes, no nothing. Just briefcase, all good to go. You take the sleeve off, however, and you get your bullet holes, you get your blood splatter, all that. Even on the back, got some dents. It looks awesome. Even goes up on the top a little bit. But comparing it to the Chuckles gear locker, it is the exact same damage. So same bullet holes, and just about almost all the same places. A few cut short, and then instead of having the blood from bashing or maybe red paint from beating the Cobra bats up, it's up for you to decide. You just get it in black. And then same thing on the back, very similar in the damage department. And then his also had the Xamot and Tomex suitcase, briefcase, latches. So it's got a little magnet hinge. So if you open it up, you get the gold bullion insert. If I can get it out. Slide this back here a little bit. Got your gold bullion, 250 grams. On the other side, however, we get like a file folder. You get our artwork from our Crimson Bat box art, same with the regular bat. You get a little, looks almost like an O-ring blueprint model over there. It just all fits. And then that goes with the Chuckles file that we've already seen with the Crimson Bat Polaroid attached to it. So it's fun that they're connecting the two sets. Like last year they did the Dr. Mindbender and Serpentor DNA Cobra DNA sets. And then if you open it up, you get that little TV screen we saw on the Chuckles box art, and then it's the same thing, same frequency and everything. If I can get that to focus for you guys, same frequency and everything with the. We'll just tilt that up. Get this light ring out of here for you guys. Same frequency from the Chuckles box art, from their little call, and then you get Chuckles walking away here, like he is throwing up the deuces and taking off. Looking into the box itself, you get the three figures all came plastic tied in with Tomex, Baroness, and Xamot. And then it's got like kind of like a bougie designer kind of pattern inside. It's got the Cobra logo, and then you got these like X's and dots, kind of like a like Armani or like what's that, Hugo Boss kind of thing. I'm thinking of one I can't think of. The fancy purses. You guys know what I'm talking about. And then each figure's gear is stored in these little red boxes that just come right out. And then if you take this whole insert out, you get this one. All my plastic ties just went everywhere. And then if you take this one out, there is the suitcase pattern even continues on the inside. I can get this out for you guys. And then you got mortgage the future in the present down there at the bottom. So keeping up their motto. There we go. And then you got the inside of the suitcase. Even got some designs in there. So that was 6 minutes of packaging. I didn't really think I was going to talk about that much, but you know, here we are. And let's readjust this back for you guys. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. So, got your Crimson Strike team. You got your fancy box. We got the Crimson Commanders. We got Tomex and Xamot. Very similar to their standard releases. We get a little bit of extra paint here, but going to the Tomex, we get a gold version of the MP5. We've seen a couple times. We got our porthole for blast effects. We got a crimson and gold suppressor. It pegs in, good to go. Magazine is removable. Goes back in. And then you get 2 daggers. Gold handles, silver blades, like we've seen before. Figure himself looks pretty good in his crimson. Got black and silver. He's got his gold accents. He's got a black sash. Silver Cobra logo right there on the chest. Looking phenomenal. Grabbing, if I can get him to hang out for a second. Standard release. Not too much going on there, different just colorway. We do get a little bit extra paint there on the belt buckle. But otherwise, the same. Then I got my, was it Codename Iowa? They did their Crimson Guard pack for a day at the circus, so that's where I got the OG weapons. Going into Xamot, we got the same deal going on. We do get a little bit of darker paint for that scar, so that scar's looking extra ripe. Looks like Chuckles just shot him in the face with the blank. Oh, I should have said spoiler alert. I apologize, guys. If you haven't read Cobra, The Last Laugh, I highly, highly recommend it. If you're going to read any G.I. Joe comics at all, pick up this graphic novel. It's fantastic. It's all about Chuckles being Chuckles and the Chuckles that we deserve. It's the G.I. Joe storyline you'd love. It's very resolute-ish, I guess. It's very gritty. It's very dark. Grabbing our standard release. And same thing. Very similar. Here's a close-up of these 2 scars. So it's more scar-colored on the original. And it's very dark on the current. And then we just get the extra paint on the belt buckle. Not a whole lot going on. We get the same gold MP5 with the suppressor. Good to go. Same 2 daggers. They can sheath in on the belt and the boot. And they each come with The Cobra stands we've seen with all the retro card back figures, except they actually have the nameplate this time instead of it just being blank. But still, 2-foot pegs, Cobra logo pushed into it. You can actually see the Cobra logo through it on the back. So I wonder if it's like thinner. But it does say Crimson Strike Zaymod. It doesn't say Crimson Commander or anything like that, like the OGs did. And now what everyone's here for, the Baroness. So if you guys know me or seen me on other channels or in social media and stuff, you guys know that Baroness is one of my least favorite classified figures. And we got her twice too. We got her at the Cobra Island, and we got her in the retro card back, and the retro card back was almost the exact same, just a little more shinier and with horrible weapons. So actually I have her holding one of those MP5s right now. So now we get the same figure for the most part. We get some new head sculpts. Kind of different paint apps. But we get the double jointed elbows, which is huge in my opinion, because it was something that was definitely missing. Especially with this figure, it can only do so much. Huge letdown in my opinion. But definitely glad to get the double jointed elbows for the Baroness. And just to be clear, this is not... She's got different arms than the Valkyries. I originally thought it was going to be Valkyrie arms, but the Valkyries got those Cobra Trooper arm plates, and then they got different shoulder patterns. I don't know. Maybe the bicep's the same under that. I'm not. It is not, because they got the pattern on the inside. Baroness does not have the pattern on the inside. Oh, she kind of does a little bit. It's not as predominant. If I can get this to focus on the Valkyrie. I'm sliding them out of frame here. Yeah, the Valkyrie cuts off at the lower end of the bicep. So you got the Baroness. You get 3 head sculpts. So you get this kind of normal staring one, and then we got the Zorana kind of hairpiece with the cut. You got this lip biting one, which I think's a fan favorite, with some crimson eyeshadow. And then you get this battle mask from Destro that fortunately they told us in that, was it the PulseCon, because else we'd all just be kind of like staring at this head, like wondering why Baroness has this crazy robot mask. There it is, something different. You get some blowing in the wind hair, which is a fun touch. And then you get 2 sets of glasses. You get some yellow square frames. If I can get them on her. I'm having a heck of a time trying to get them on her with the hair. Takes some finagling, but you can pull it off. Those are the yellow lens. And then you get a more OG kind of look. Grab that other piece of hair, other hair piece. With the rounded. With the rounded look, you get that OG-ish style. So, as much as I hate to say it, I wouldn't mind a an updated Baroness like this for the regular line. It's not an exclusive, but that's it. Then diving into the Baroness's accessories, we get 2 gold Uzis with the detachable Crimson suppressors. We get 2 of these atrocious pistols, except now they retooled them so they can take suppressors. Because, you know, why would they not give us a better set of weapons? You get these 2 daggers. Little gold snake heads. Silver blades. You get her Cobra blaster that we saw with Cobra Island. In black, gold, and red. Opposed to the silver, gold, and red we got before. A little bit extra paint. Pretty fun. It is very gummy compared to the original. So if you want to use it as a her laser rifle, whatever you want to call it, blaster, it's there. And that's it. The gear was wrapped up in this Cobra paper, so something different, something fun. And then comparing it to our other Crimson clad members. Baron's going to take a seat. We got our Crimson Bat. If he wants to stand, he's not going to stand. There we go. Our regular Crimson Guard. So we'll swap the bat out. Throw the guard over here. Throw the bat over here. We got our Crimson Viper. Now, the OG Crimson Vipers had black vests with some gold accents on them, whereas we just kind of get the black with the gray here. Blue Neckerchief does match the mainline Twins releases. So we'll slide him back. You got your Crimson Alley Viper. And then if you guys are aware that the original O-ring set had some early releases where they were like a fuchsia red, so they were off color and mixed everything up. We got our candy apple red retro card back Crimson Guard. Oh, they just took everybody out. Retro card back Crimson Guard that I just think's a hideous color. I do like the silver. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a Crimson Guard officer with the silver mask yet, but time will tell. But that's basically it for the Crimson Strike team. Did you guys pick it up? Did you guys skip out on it? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, load up, grab your kits. See you in the battlegrounds.